So I've got some things that I need to fix, and as you can see, things have been decorated. We're getting closer to Christmas, and the last thing you saw me work on was the device holder. And let me show you how that turned out. I thought pretty good. Not quite exactly as my wife had it planned, and I thought, well, that's okay because now we've got all this extra space to set things on. That's gonna be awesome. We think differently. So it was intended to get finished here. I was going to put some holes in down here so that the cords had somewhere to come through. That hasn't happened yet. And that's okay because it's going to get changed. And I also noticed too that I've got a nail down here that needs to get cut off. But the device holder itself does what it's supposed to do and it kind of keeps things out of the way. However, this extra space from about here on out apparently is unwanted by certain people in the household. Not myself, but other people that have more say over how things will be. And that's fine, because I have a table saw and I think I can just cut that right off. So we're gonna finish this up right the way she wants it. We're gonna cut this off right about there, straight across, if we can, which I think we can. And I don't think there's any nails, but we'll have to do some looking to see if there's any nails in there. But if there aren't, we're gonna cut it just like that. And then this thing will be complete after we drill some nails in for the cords to go through. I've shortened it, or I've made it less wide so that it should make certain people happy in my household. Then I've taken a wire brush to it to kind of take away that new fresh cut edge because I want it to look a little bit more vintage than that. Yeah, touched up a couple of other spots, blew off the dust. I was able to run a brush over the top of these because some of them had some sliver purple, and nobody likes slivers. And then when I use this board, I don't know if you remember or not, but it cracked down the middle, so the only thing really holding this piece to this piece is this piece of cedar underneath. And so we're going to add a couple of nails to the front piece here so it stays stable. Other than that, we're just about done. Once that's done, I guess the last thing then will be to put holes in over here. You know, something else I'm going to do is I'm going to burn these edges because I want to. Oh, that's right. We got to do that too. So another thing I almost forgot about is we need to cut that nail off so that nobody cuts themselves on it in the future. That'll be easy enough to do with a Dremel. Perfecto. All right, now we need to mark and drill our holes for our charging cables, which are going to go right through here. How big? That big. That's how big we need it. All right, USB-C. Probably the biggest one we're going to need. In here, this is big enough. It's not big enough. How big is this compared to what we need? Steak. That'll be fine. All right, we can do that. We're gonna do that. We're doing this. You sit and watch this, Pug. We need a spot for our electric cable to go through, and that is right about here. So we're just going to make a notch. Perfecto! Just kidding. So here's the new shortened device management storage / charging center that looks like it's not for modern devices since it's made out of old reclaimed lumber. Shorter, better, faster, whatever. So here's the notch that's cut in the back to allow the cord to go in. I'll show you that. There are the holes that will allow the cables to come out from underneath and plug into each one of the devices. I'm happy that my wife thought of the design. It's pretty cool. She has good ideas. All right, so normally we had all this extra cabling laying around. Now you can just push it back through if you don't want it, and you'll literally just have just enough to plug into your device sticking out like that, which is kind of nice. So long as we don't pull it back through all the way and lose it, I'm gonna have to pick the whole thing up and move it again. So, all right, time to clean it off. Time to clean it off and put it back where it belongs. When you're using the air hose, you're gonna get cedar chips in your coffee mug. Cedar never killed a man. I hope, because I'm gonna finish this. I should probably close the garage door. Don't have enough hands to open the door. Setting down the mug. Opening the door with the gimbal. Oh, I did it. Success. Who's sassing now? Wipe your feet. Be a gentleman. Or semi-gentle. What a mess. This place is a mess. Cell phone, keyboard, tablet. holds devices, coffee cups, paper towels, and speakers. Everything's nicely tucked in here. There's actually room for one more cord, but I'm not sure where they are. There's some bits and pieces of stuff that will simply go on the floor. Now we have ourselves a nice little storage rack that also matches our beverage rack. Cheers. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this episode of The Day with Trevor. I really appreciate you for coming along and enjoying this project with me. It's more work to build these and shoot video with them, but at the same time it's a little more rewarding. It's fun to interact with you guys. As always, I'll hopefully make another one here before Christmas, but if not, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.